What's up, everybody? Lost Boy Skates here, and we are back officially. I appreciate everybody who's reached out and has asked me to bring this back. It's been about 6 months since our last episode. A lot happened. There was a lot of family stuff going on, a lot of personal stuff, a lot of stuff going on with my actual career, so I had to take some time. We were still trying to do the Lost Boy Skates bounty. It wasn't as successful as I was hoping it would be, but we might bring it back. It might be a little bit smaller in this coming year, or we might be doing a couple of special bounties. We'll see what comes down the line, but I really appreciate everybody who's reached out, everybody that's told me that they had a great time watching all the episodes. The episodes are still up on the channel, which brings me to my next thing. The Lost Boy Skates podcast is going to be rebranding as the Lost Skateboard channel. We're going to be talking about anything that is punk rock, skateboarding, and art. I really think those three things really go well together, and I love all three of those things. So I want to incorporate things that I'm very passionate about. With this first episode, we're trying something new. We're going to be doing something called Skate News. All right, we're going to be talking about past events, upcoming events, national news, and, our local area, Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. Anything coming up that I'm aware of, anything that you guys know that's coming up, let me know. There are a lot of DIY stuff that, we don't know about until it just randomly pops up. With that being said, we're going to hit on some past events that have taken place, and I think it's really important for everybody to know what's been going on. So December 15th, 2024, Electric Avenue DIY in Dover, Delaware at Shooty Park officially opened. This has been a project that has been going on for 20 years. A guy named Brandon Mesa, some of you guys might know him as Little Universe on Instagram. He really put in a lot of hard work, not only advocating for the skate park, but also helping to raise the funds for it, and then going out there and legitimately building it, at times single-handedly. There were some guys that helped out. Now there's a really great park in Dover, Delaware. You owe it to yourself to go check it out. It's fun. I've skated there. Again, on the 15th, they had the official opening, and that was sponsored by Central Skate Supply. They're based out of Ridgely, Maryland. Great shop. If you're ever in the area, check them out. You can also check them out on Instagram, Central Skate Supply. Jamie Thomas of Zero Skateboards came and was hosted at Kinetic Skate Shop in Wilmington, Delaware on December 16th of 2024, promoting his new shoe brand, Warsaw. Check out Kinetic Skate Shop if you're in Wilmington, or follow them on Instagram at Kinetic Skateboarding. He did an awesome job talking about his product, but then he also took the time to talk to each one of us individually. Specifically, he talked to me about a couple things about staying in shape and losing some weight, and I'm telling you, those things have actually been working for me. So, I really have to give a shout out to Jamie Thomas for just taking that time, because not every pro is going to sit down and have that conversation with you. January 4th, 2025, Milk House Jam took place in Pennsylvania. It was sponsored by Skate Wagon. Milk House is a special DIY. Make sure if you get a chance that you can donate funds, supplies, or time. Special thank you to Bill Naiman and all the hard work he's been putting into it. Look, it looks great. I haven't had a chance to get up there. I really hope to get up there real soon. A lot of heavy duty shredding has been going down there already, and it's still continuing to be improved and built upon. That's why I'm saying donate money, donate time, donate supplies. They need them. January 10th, 2025, a band that I have recently fallen in love with. They're a local Delaware band. They're called Yet It Moves. Guy that is in the skate community, Kenny. Dude, awesome dude, and he just rips on the bass guitar. He also sings for another band called Grandeur, which we'll be talking about in a little bit. Yet It Moves played at the Rainbow Records. Local hardcore band. Sounds very similar to Boy Sets Fire. I'm a big fan of Boy Sets Fire. I grew up with some of their earlier albums in 2005, 2006 era. Some of the greatest songs that I feel like came out of that band came around that time. They did a really good cover of a Boy Sets Fire song, so you owe it to yourself to check them out. They also played at the Kelly Logan House on January 24th. Again, check them out on Instagram. They're called at Yet It Moves Official. All right. And moving right along, January 18th, 2025, Holistic Skate Shop, based in West Reading, PA, donated $500 to the Los Angeles Red Cross and $265 to the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation to help support efforts from the LA wildfires. Follow them on Instagram at holistic_skate shop. Dude, that shop is a great shop. I've gone in there when I took a trip up to Reading, and JD is just such a cool dude. He's done a lot for the skate community in that area, and you guys owe it to him to go say thank you. Reading Skate Park is an amazing skate park. Really, really fun time. Finally, for past events, last event is January 20th, 2025. HR of the Bad Brains played a show at the Kung Fu Necktie in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He played 2 classic Bad Brains songs from their more reggae sounding stuff. It was a reggae show. I've never been to a reggae show, but it was pretty cool. Had a lot of fun hanging out with a lot of the guys. Special happy birthday goes out to Jonesy. Guys, check him out on C Jonesy on Instagram. Dude's old school skater, but like I love his style. He's just he just flows so well. But yeah, that's it for the past events. Coming up are the upcoming events. February 5th, 2025, Grandeur, local Delaware band, is dropping their new song, Notebook. Check them out. Follow them on Instagram at Grandeur Delaware. February 8th, 2025, all ages show at the Metro Baltimore featuring the Dopamines, Direct Hit, Goalkeeper, $500, and Urban Crater. Doors open at 6 p.m. I'm actually really excited for that show. I wish I could go. There's a band called Goalkeeper. I've just recently got introduced to them, and I'm really a big fan of their music. It is awesome. Next up is February 22nd, 2025. Video premiere of Everybody In is being held at Kinetic Skate Shop at 8 p.m. Shout out to Matt Wilson for putting this together. Follow him at mwilson302 on Instagram. This is a lot of the local guys here in Delaware who just shred, and all of them got together and put together this video. I'm really hype about it. I'm hoping to make it out that day. It's pretty close to my birthday too, so I'm hype about that. March 8th, Goalkeeper is playing in Bound Brook, New Jersey at the Moose Lodge with Sucker Punch, Waver, Dog Hotel, Statements, and Machines Never Forget. Covers $12 and doors open at 6 p.m. Again, really good show. I know Sucker Punch. I've listened to their music. They're pretty good too. Pretty stacked local show. March 28th, 2025, local Delaware band Grandeur is playing with Hidden in Plain View at the Foundry in Philadelphia, PA. Hidden in Plain View is a punk pop band that was one of the first shows I saw at the Harmony Grange in Wilmington in around like 2005, 2006. RIP the Grange, great place. There was a lot of really good shows that happened there. It's sad that it doesn't really exist. There aren't a lot of music venues here in Delaware anymore. We've got a couple of record shops that put on shows, Rainbow Records. Bar 13 puts some shows on. Kelly Logan House will occasionally have something, but there's just not as many as there used to be. I remember when around that time, 2006 to 2010, you could go to one place and right down the street there were more bands playing, and you could literally walk and see all these different bands play in one night. April 2nd, the Dead Kennedys and HR of the Bad Brains are playing a show at the TLA in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I am so hype about this. I know Jello Biafra is not with the Dead Kennedys, but the Dead Kennedys are one of my favorite bands, so I'm definitely going to go see them. I don't care. I just really want to see their music live. It's could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me. And HR, of course, of the Bad Brains. I'm hoping he plays a little bit more Bad Brains stuff. Really big fan of the Bad Brains. And finally, Spring Skate Jam 2025 at Garage Door Skate Park in Terre Hill, PA is happening on April 5th, 2025 from 10 to 5. It's hosted by and Skateboards for All. Follow them on Instagram. I am so hype about this contest. They always put on a really good contest. The atmosphere up there at Garage Door is always first rate. I can't say how much I appreciate and Skateboards for All throwing out some support when I was doing my skate bounties. I even did a special one at the Garage Door, and a lot of guys submitted their clips, and all of them were bangers. So just want to give everybody a thank you for that. Again, I can't do these contests without support from everybody, and that includes people submitting clips and stuff. So with that being said, we're going to move on to national news. So for national news, we've got everything has happened already, but we're going to touch on a few things, and we're going to really try and delve a little bit into it. January 15th, 2025, New Balance has confirmed the legendary street skater, the man himself, Andrew Reynolds. It will have his first signature model shoe released in April of this year. Make sure you check it out at your local skate shop for more information. January 19th, 2025, Vans pool party held at Comby Pool in Orange, California. Unfortunately, the Comby Pool is closing its doors. RIP to the legendary Comby Pool. This is the final Vans pool party as of right now. This contest is amazing because I actually have the 2006 event on DVD, and you know, there's so many shredders that come out from around the world, and they all skate together. Some of them include legends like Rune Glifberg, Christian Hosoi, and Bucky Lasek. Additionally, current pros were there: Grayson Fletcher, Arissa True, and many others. I got to watch clips from this, and these guys just shred. Christian Hosoi, you know, dude's been around since the 80s, just shredding, and like he still shreds, you know, as an old man. I hope one day that I can continue to shred like he does. Additionally, so for the Masters winner was Rune Glifberg, men's winner was Tom Shar, Legends winner was Christian Hosoi, and women's winner was Arissa True. You know, Rune Glifberg, again, also another shredder who's been around for a long time. He's competed in so many different things, the X Games, so many different contests, and he flies high, he skates fast, and he just has such a good style. Moving on, January 28th, Primitive is releasing a collaboration with the rap group Outkast, which drops on January 28th. I'm so hyped for this because Outkast is actually a rap group that I actually like. There aren't too many rappers that I actually care for, but Outkast are very catchy. I like the fact that they use real instruments in their music, and not just always, you know, layover tracks and heavy synthesizers and, you know, fake drum beats and all that. I really like them. So that's an awesome collab. Check out your local skate shop to find out more information. So far in 2025, there's been a lot of changes. A lot of different brands have been sold off. There's rumors of brands coming back. For example, Audio Skate Shoes, one of my favorite skate shoes, is possibly coming back. There's a possibility they could come back. And if they do, we're looking at releases of old BAM shoes, old Jeremy Ray shoes. Jeremy Ray shoes were my favorite. I skated them until I could not find them any longer. And like, they were just such a good shoe, and they were leather, and I would skate a pair of those for like 6 months without having to switch shoes or even use shoe goo. I didn't even use shoe goo back then. But anyways, some other major changes. Obviously, Tom Aspo was released by S Skate Shoes. He put out a video on his YouTube channel regarding this. You check it out if you really want to learn more about why he's no longer with S Skate Shoes. He provided a really descriptive update, and on top of that, he maintained positivity and avoided completely bashing S. It is pretty messed up what they did to him, but he has a lot of class, and I think it's amazing to watch him move on from that situation and just try to make the best of it as it is. Eric Winkowski and Colin Provost were released from America. Chris Jocelyn and Aurelian Gerard were released from Etnies. You know, really sucks. Like, Colin Provost is somebody that I've watched skate since he was really little. He skated in some of the old Globe contests. On top of that, you got Chris Jocelyn and Aurelian, who are both complete shredders. Not sure why these companies release them. Not sure if it's amicable. I didn't see a lot of information regarding them other than that they had been released. On the more positive side, Bastian Salabanzi was picked up by Lakai. Bastian is a veteran in the skate scene, and he has remarkable video parts in Flip's Sorry and Flip's Really Sorry. He's also known for notable contest wins, including Tampa Pro 2004, second place in X Games 2004, second place in Tampa Pro 2005, and first in Globe World Cup 2005. And finally, the last piece of news, and this is kind of a personal favorite, if you will. Bam Margera was spotted in Florida shredding it up and attending the daughter of legendary WWF, WCW, WWE wrestler Hulk Hogan, Tana Hogan's wedding. Bam is looking great. He struggled for a really long time with substance abuse and his mental health. I love Bam. I had an opportunity to meet Bam when I was younger, and most people think of him as a complete asshole. And to be honest, like, he wasn't that type of person. He actually really encouraged me, and I landed my first, front side heel flip back at, Pipeline. I think it's called Pipeline. That was up in Pennsylvania, indoor skate park. It's no longer around. You can actually see it in the Elementality video. I'm hoping that he stays healthy and continues to shred, because you get to see signs of the old Bam coming out, and it's amazing to watch this guy who went from being super unhealthy and having a self-destructive path to, redemption, basically. And that's what skateboarding's all about. You might miss a trick 100 times, but then you get that redemption when you land at bolts and you ride away and you're like super excited. I know I've had that feeling. I had that feeling recently when I landed my first switch kickflip in 2 years, and it's been rough because that's one of my favorite tricks, and it's disheartening when you struggle with a trick that much. But when you finally get it, like, you become so emotional that, like, it literally just, everything comes flooding out of you in 5 seconds. But yeah, listen, everybody, stick around. After this, there's going to be a nice little skate video that I put together featuring a local band, and I'm hoping you guys really enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please keep checking back. The more you guys watch this stuff, the more it encourages me to keep doing it. And hopefully maybe we'll get back to doing the bounties a little later on once it warms up. I definitely would like to do a bounty at Electric Avenue DIY. Again, shout out to Brandon Mesa, aka at Little Universe on Instagram, for getting that put together. It's a really great park. You owe it to yourself to go check it out if you're in the area. Other than that, listen, everybody take care. Watch the skate clips afterwards. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any suggestions. And let me know if you want to be on the podcast and you want to do an interview. I'm going to be interviewing bands, artists, and skaters. So hit me up and let me know. Follow me on Instagram at Lost Skateboard Channel or at Lost Boy Skates 88. All right. Listen, everybody, take care. Thank you. Be safe.